AKwaaba. My name is AC Kokwi, and this is What's the Wahala AC, where we discuss all the wahala from the week. I'm back on the West Coast. We got the background going. It's been a while since I've been home, and then when I got home, I just needed some time to rest before I got back to What's the Wahala AC. But we are back. We are better than ever, and we have a lot of news to discuss. So let's get to it. It is now time for our big three.
Cause we the big three, don't need a big speech. We made the biggest impact, check the spreadsheet.
It was just announced this past Tuesday that Nicki Minaj became the creative director and global ambassador of MagEK. Why it's bet is because it's a sporting betting lifestyle brand that was launched by MagEK last year. You know, MagEK magazine, yeah. They launched this betting platform across all sports platforms. So with basketball, with soccer, with horses, all that stuff. It is all in one thing, and it's an easy way to place your bets and a legal way to do so as well. Okay, and they named Nicki the ambassador for it, and also she gets to be a creative director when it comes to the MagEK magazine brand, which is great. I know that she's very creative and loves to see different things, and so she is taking on more so like a director type of route in her career. She wants to manage more artists, and I think that this is kind of a way to ease her into, you know, managing other people. Having creative control over a magazine is a great way to start. She also said, I don't think I've ever been prouder of a collaboration, Minaj said in a statement. Merging business savvy power moves with my natural, creative, sexy, fun, and fashion forward expression is just so spot on as it relates to this partnership. I'm ready to fully step into my potential as a young, influential queen and owner, and open doors for others to dream big. Get ready for the sexy parties, and remember, scared money don't make no money. Ha! Place your bets, let's go. You know, I don't know too much about the betting world and all that. I don't bet money, and yeah, I'm definitely the scared money that don't make no money, and I'm okay with that because I may lose a lot of money in the process. But for those, I know a lot of people are into placing bets and things like that, and so check out MagEK and see like how that would work for you. So in some other news, Stefflon Don and Burna Boy, I don't know if they're going through it, but there's some things happening on that front. So as some may know, Stefflon Don, the British Jamaican artist, and Burna Boy, the Nigerian artist, were together, and I think they were together for around 3 years, and they broke up recently. They broke up reportedly in December when Burna Boy made it known that he was single. There were some things saying that they got back together shortly after he announced that, but that was the only report coming from his mouth that he was single. So since then, they probably have been back together, you know, tried to rekindle things, but I guess it did not work out, and it definitely recently has not been working out. Stefflon Don had announced that she was going to be releasing a track that was going to address, you know, the rumors of the breakup and kind of give us the juicy details of what happened, and the track came out. Now, I'm not sure if y'all listened to the track, but it was like, I don't know, 11 seconds. It wasn't much. It started off with some beats, and apparently that beginning part is from a collaboration she actually did with Burna Boy, which reportedly got the song taken off of YouTube because they said that was copyright. And then it goes into her like laughing and telling us to mind our business, and basically that was it. Just her talking, telling us to mind our business, you know, and which we really should, but what was the point? Like, you already weren't talking about it, and so to put it in a song, so I don't know. It's a trolling matter. Sometimes those things are funny. I didn't care for it either way. It was a little funny, but it was just like, you already aren't really talking about it, so why are we releasing a song? Like, I don't know what it's giving. That happened, and Burna Boy's team obviously took the song down because of the copyright of the beginning part of the song. And so yeah, that's that's what's going on with them. It's just a lot of drama. I hope they work it out and can just move on. Moving on to our last news. The BET nominations are out and they are definitely interesting. I'm actually going to be posting a BET nominations reaction video on Tuesday, so look out for that. But in the meantime, a lot of people aren't too happy that Jack Harlow was nominated for a BET award and Normani wasn't, and Lil Nas X wasn't. Now, regarding Normani, I love Normani, but I do see why she may not have been nominated because of the fact that she hasn't been putting out a lot of things. But she put out a single that did chart a lot, so she should have been nominated in one of the categories. So I see that. As for Lil Nas X, I definitely think that he should have been nominated. His album did numbers. And if we're going to compare, Jack Harlow's album came in 3rd on the Billboard charts and it sold 113,000 copies. Lil Nas X's album, when that came out, came in 2nd and it sold 126,000 copies. But why is, and I'm not saying that either album is better than the other, but I'm just saying if we're looking at charting and selling and who's making a great impact, I think Jack Harlow definitely is, but Lil Nas X is as well, and he's doing it for a community that has never really been shown in mainstream media, especially Black media. And he performed at the BET Awards as well last year, so why aren't we going to nominate him for any of the awards? Because that makes no sense. He is hip-hop. He is, and so he should be nominated for these awards, and I don't agree. And I know that the BET Awards is not just hip-hop, and people are saying, oh, just wait for the hip-hop awards for your turn, but it encompasses all of Black entertainment, so he should still be nominated for the appropriate awards. And that's just my opinion. Alright, you guys, that is our big 3. Let's head into our weekly wrap-up. Colin Kaepernick worked out with the Las Vegas Raiders. I definitely did that on purpose. The Las Vegas Raiders late last week, but no offer has been made yet. Still hoping that happens for whatever team that is open to taking Colin Kaepernick, because he deserves that. Jussie Smollett directed his first movie, B-Boy Blues, which will be premiering on BET Plus on June 9th. Isaiah Rashad opened up about his sexuality in an interview with Joe Budden this past week. Jamaican runner Elaine Thompson-Herah won the 100-meter at the Prefontaine Classic, and U.S. runner Sha'Carri Richardson came in 2nd. Congratulations to the both of them. The Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors will be going head-to-head in the NBA Finals, starting today actually. Go Warriors! Shawnee O'Neal and Keon Henderson are officially married. Congratulations to them. The Afrochella Ghana dates have been announced, and it will be December 28th and December 29th. It's going to be a 2-day festival this year, so get your tickets today, because Ghana's going to be enjoyment, okay? And lastly, Apple Music has curated different Afrobeats and Afro genre music on their Apple Music playlist, so check them out if you are looking to add any more Afro genre type of music to your playlist. Alright, you guys, that is our weekly wrap up. It is now time for what's on my playlist. Alright, you guys, what is on my playlist? What am I listening to? What am I vibing with? Right now, that Lil J SARS featuring Chris Brown remix to Mona Lisa is what's on my playlist. Listening to it all the time. It's giving me what I need. Only thing is, like, you know, Chris Brown, you could have just kept it without the accents. That's my only critique of the song. Like, you didn't have to do the accent. But the song is great. You ain't gotta do that. Drake ain't gotta do it. None of y'all gotta do it. If you gonna work with Afrobeats artists, You don't have to change your accent. And lastly, I am watching The Circle. A new season just came out. Well, it's been out for a couple weeks now, but that is what I was watching when I was traveling. The Circle season 4 was pretty good. Yeah, it kind of got a little boring last season, and then it finally picked up towards the end. But this season had a lot of twists and turns, and I'm sure if you are in the whole Circle verse but you haven't started it yet, you saw that the Spice Girls were on it. That's not a spoiler, okay? They were the big promotion of the season. And so yes, go and watch. The Spice Girls are on it, and it was a good season. You know, maybe you'll see me on The Circle one year. Look out for that. Alright, you guys, that is what is on my playlist. Now, as you know, I love to end my show with some positivity and great vibes. And this week, I got a quote for you guys. It says, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another." That is such a true statement. I am someone who is I love to give. I really love to give, and sometimes it feels like it can be a lot to give, especially when you don't have a lot to give, and what you give may not feel like it's enough. You may feel like you're not doing enough, but as the quote says, no one is useless. No one is useless who goes out of their way to give to others. No one is useless who takes whatever they can, however way that they can help, and uses that for the greater good of others. And so just keep doing what you can, because I know this world can be very dark. Very, very dark. We know that what's going on with a lot of the shootings that are going on, with people trying to police women's bodies and so on and so forth. There's a lot of dark things that are happening in this world, and sometimes you get caught up in it and you just don't want to help. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to put yourself out there, because a lot of people are not appreciative of it, or selfless, or selfish, and it can just feel like, what is my little bit of what I can do going to do for other people? And it will do a lot. You may not hear the thank you, you may not get the appreciation for it, but doing what you can is ultimately going to help you out in the end. That's not the reason why you should do it, but it's something to keep in mind, because when you help others, you ultimately help yourself. You're making other people feel better about themselves, and so that should make you happy, honestly. So you're never useless. Do what you can to bring as much light into this dark world. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Medase pa. I love you guys. Don't miss out on the Wahala, and I will see you guys next week.